We have some news just coming in. Well, Kavita grilling continues for nearly 4 hours now. ED is listing 10 evidences against the BRS MLC. Kavita active participant in the liquor scam. Kavita changed 10 phones in the year 2021-2022. Scam orchestrated by the South Cartel is what we are learning from our sources within the ED. ED's questioning or grilling rather of Kavita continues. The BRS MLC is being investigated in Delhi's liquor scam. Meanwhile, BRS workers are out on the streets protesting against the BJP, saying that this is vendetta. Also against the statement of Bandi Sanjay, which was considered rather sexist and derogatory in nature. Evidence emerging against Kavita is what sources within the ED are indicating, telling India Today. Kavita, the MLC, is an active participant in the liquor gate scandal, is what sources within the ED are telling us. The Enforcement Directorate is drilling Kavita and the liquor gate scam. According to the ED sources, the agency has, in fact, enough evidence is what we're picking up against Kavita to establish that she was indeed involved in the scam. Ahead of the grilling, Kavita supporters hit the street raising slogans against the government. They put out posters against the BJP, accusing the Saffron Party of not taking action against its own netas. Meanwhile, the ED has said, at least sources are indicating that at least 3 suspects have alleged Kavita's involvement in the scam. Remember, Arun Pillai is a part of the South Cartel, arrested by the ED on the 4th of March, in fact. Kavita, on the other hand, remains confident. She claims agencies won't find anything against her. Also slammed the BJP government over this action. Her father and Telangana Chief Minister KCR has hit back at the BJP.
It's a false allegation. It's a false allegations. The worst failure administration of Modi government is not ready to fight democratically with our BRS party and as well as other regional parties in the India. That's the reason hook or cook. Ho gaye to hamla, nahi to jumla. Right? They are trying to capture the Indian politics. They strongly desire to influence the Indian policy or Indian system. This, the inquiry, this either CBI or ED or income tax, they are the watchdogs or hunting dogs of Modi.
मोदी जी को समय बर्बाद नहीं करना चाहिए. सारे विपक्ष के नेताओं को एक साथ पकड़ के जेल में डालो, लेकिन इस देश के लिए काम करो. और दूसरी बात, अपने जो मित्र हैं जिन्होंने देश के संसाधनों को लूटा है, जिन्होंने लाखों करोड़ का भ्रष्टाचार कर रखा है, उनके खिलाफ भी कार्रवाई कीजिए. तो बीजेपी का तो नारा है, जो जितना बड़ा भ्रष्टाचारी वो उतना बड़ा पदाधिकारी. हेमंत विश्व शर्मा पे वाटर घोटाले का आरोप लगाते हैं, उसको मुख्यमंत्री बना देते हैं. व्यापम घोटाले के आरोपी शिवराज सिंह को मुख्यमंत्री बना देते हैं. माइनिंग घोटाले के आरोपी येदियुरप्पा को मुख्यमंत्री बना देते हैं. लैंड स्कैम घोटाले के आरोपी नारायण राणे को केंद्र में मंत्री बना देते हैं. ऐसे कितने उदाहरण पड़े हुए हैं.
अगर आप लोग ईमानदार हैं, अगर आपने कुछ नहीं किया तो आपको जांच का सामना करना चाहिए. आपको खुलकर बोलना चाहिए कि मैं जांच के लिए तैयार हूं, किसी भी सवालों के लिए तैयार हूं. और अगर आपने कोई घोटाला किया है, भ्रष्टाचार किया है, तो आप चाहे इधर उधर की बात कर लीजिए, मगर कोर्ट में जाकर तो आपको ना आपको महिला के बारे में बात करनी है, ना आपको शिक्षा के बारे में बात करनी है. कोर्ट में जाकर तो आपसे शराब घोटाले के ऊपर ही सवाल पूछे जाएंगे.
The issue of Srimati Kavita, whatever it may be by ED or CBI, this is a legal process and she is facing a legal process, and whatever the legal process demands or situation arises, the steps will be taken according to them by the investigating agencies.
Shreya Chatterjee is getting us all of those details. In fact, this questioning rather was inevitable, given that the ED indicates that there is the South Cartel which has been functioning and Kavita knew a lot, was actively involved. Give us a sense of the questioning. What is it that they're asking her about her involvement? Interesting is that she changed phones and 10 times from the year 2021 to 2022. She has some answering to do, isn't it, Shreya?
Well, absolutely so, Sneha. You know, the questioning that's currently underway in the Enforcement Directorate, there are some evidence at hand of Enforcement Directorate which she is right now facing questions on, which includes, as you pointed about, that during the year when the scam was actually taking place, when the policy was being framed and changed multiple times, Kavitha was handling 10 different phones, and that's one of the charges that's also being levied against her, which is destruction of evidence. Remember, very similar to the charges that was also made against Manish Sisodia. Now, under the Section 50 of PMLA, there are statements that's been recorded of Dinesh Arora, Arun Pillai, Buchi Babu, and all three of them have actually given statements against Kavitha. For example, Dinesh Arora and Arun Pillai has very categorically said that in the month of October and November, there were meetings that took place in Oberoi grounds in New Delhi, where Kavitha was also present. What subsequently transpired was that there were kickbacks that were also given to the Aam Aadmi Party by the South cartel to actually give them benefits. What we understand that allegedly there were certain changes made in the policy that could give benefits to L1 distributors, and Arun Pillai, remember, he was partner of one of those firms in those spirits, and through that what we do know that there was a modulation made that only L1 distributors could get 12% of the profit margin. Out of that, 6% would have actually been given as kickbacks to the Aam Aadmi Party. Now, if you understand the timeline, that's also the same time when there were elections in Goa subsequently, and there were also elections happening where Aam Aadmi Party required some funds, and that is being alleged that there was money to the tune of 100 crores that was actually received directly by Aam Aadmi Party via this main man Arun Pillai that's been claimed, and that's one of the primary reasons we see that there's also a confrontation that's currently going inside the Enforcement Directorate between Kavitha and Arun Pillai, who's been called the main man in forming the South group, the South cartel of this liquor policy scam.
Well, absolutely.